together to celebrate. So welcome, please, to the Masonic Temple, August Gladstone and
Thank you! I'm prepared to undermine everything that you just said. Can't stand this community. I wish I grew up in Massapequa, where the water runs clear and the people are tolerable.
I'm joking. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you, Mom, for the wonderful introduction. I never want to come up to these things dry, because people don't really know that when it's going to start, if I'm just talking to you, if the show started. The show started. This is the show.
So I've been in LA for a couple of years.
Very grateful to be back here. I'm a poet primarily, and then I realized that nobody really reads poetry. So I thought there might be a better means of communication for it, which is where music came about.
Yeah.
There's only a couple people that read poetry.
And all two of them are here.
And all two of them are here. Great crowd of poets. So I try to do as much lyrical work as I can, and it's very folk inspired, and I'll let the music speak for itself. But I'll be playing some songs from my debut EP, which came out in July. It's called Commodore. It's available on every streaming platform wherever you get your music. And as well as I'll be playing through my upcoming album, which is going to release in early 2026, February most likely. It's produced by Mark Hart from Supertramp and Crowded House and Ringo's All-Stars. And he's a real magician with the instruments. Now, to get into it, I'd like us all to take a second to be in this room, which is full of delightful energies. Any empty seats that you see are being held by spirits. It's the solstice. We're at an energy conflux. So we're going to start with a bit of a chant, a bit of a prayer, so we can all start to sort of be in the space together and pray to whatever it is you like to pray to. This is called the Prayer for the Traveling. On the mountain, and the women who wander the wood, for the folks riding box cars, fixing to be understood. Pray, pray for a barnacled brother. His thirsting will never let up, for a salty back sister, sipping the sea in her cup. Pray, pray for the pioneer pugilist, hurling a rock-cracking punch at the clairvoyant cleric, whose rosary broke with a crunch. Pray, pray for the satisfied songbird, safe in its sacrosanct squawk, for the monotone minstrel, whose audience can't help but gawk. I pray for the undeterred traveler, stepping out of their dreary abode. Prepare for the journey, for life is a hellfire road. Hellfire road. Hellfire. 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 Pray. Thank you. Now that you're all nice and relaxed and mellow, we're going to amp it up a notch and immediately counteract whatever sort of atmosphere we've cultivated. This is a bluegrass song I wrote. It's about wild love, and it's called Nevermore, Nevermind. I am a Commodore, admiral of the liquor store, a nonsense alien stalking through the streets. You're a barroom bathroom queen, the type of never could go clean. Sorry, baby, I don't mean to be so weak. My, you look fine tonight, skin the color of turpentine. Wanna offer you a hold it from my seat. But that's all I want from me, you're addict, you're amphetamine, you're a harlequin, you're a little dancing freak. Sister night beneath the moon, your wings whipped up a wild monsoon. You tip me, twist and tumble from the nest. Nevermore, never mind, the poets and the concubines and all the rest that I once crowned best. Who's the ahab? Who's the whale? Where's the sheriff? What's the mail? Ask these questions just to hear you speak. I'm lucky if you answer one with your gleaming silver tongue, or is it Mercury or is it me? Meet me at the docks tonight. It smells like fish when the precinct's right and the waves are soldiers marching off to sleep. I know plenty of spots out there to find a seashell to put in your hair and to kiss you on the neck or at least the cheek. Sister starlight by the sea, sing sweet siren songs to me. I don't mind if you don't set me free. Nevermore, never mind to poets and to concubines and all the little lies I once believed. Me oh my, I'm at the time they dragged me to the finish line, hung some heavy shackles on my feet. I didn't think it was a crime to get real drunk on honey wine and dance until your memory was released. That's the only thing I can do since I'm a horse and you make a living. Come visit me in this jail cell, it's the worst. After all, I'm still your Commodore, but the next time I go through those doors, it won't be in your arms, it will be in a hearse. Brother Eggman, not your noose. One more step, I'll slip out my boots and float the naked, aching light goes. Nevermore, never mind to poets and to concubines and to the man who once loved you the most. Once loved you the most. That's a real fun one to do with a full band. We used to play this place called the Dragonfly in Hollywood for my Halloween show. And we had this really fantastic gospel guitarist come in. And he was doing this really kind of crazy chicken picking country style on it. And it was the most psychedelic he's ever played. And it was wild, so long story short, you all got moved to Los Angeles. Thank you so much to my comrade Liz for being here, accompanying me. I've long admired her musical stylings. She's been a close friend and someone I've really looked up to for a large part of my life. So I'm really happy that she's here with me.
Because she's tall.
She's huge. Biggest woman I've ever seen. Hold on. And she's going to play a little bit of a solo on this next song, which is a song about charity. She might not solo on this one. me on this. Anyway, it's a song about charity and sort of, a song about charity and the way that I think folks should be living. It's about my friend who's a bird. His name's Onassis. And the bird Onassis sailed like sand skyscrapers placid over cities made of plastic and the dancing dolls therein. He squawked about not knowing where this hungry breeze was blowing. I said, only get to showing someplace that we've never been. Nothing lies before us but the wind. Leave behind your blessings and your sins. We left behind our luxury, our palaces of pageantry, to carry only sympathy and all we had to give. The clouds were heaven's butter, oh Lord, we did not stutter as we began to flutter on our journey for to live. Nothing lies before us but the wind. Leave behind your blessings and your sins. Sick as dogs who lost their bite, we felt the weight condemn our flight upon hearing the pauper's plight in places far below. Onassis bent and lent a wing, I gave damn near everything, and now a million voices singing upward we all go. Nothing lies before us but the wind. Leave behind your blessings and your sins. Nothing lies before us but the wind. The path of peace is aching to begin. About freedom and the unshackling of oneself. Not sexually. Sorry. Anyway, speaking of that, it's my grandma's birthday today. Thank you. It's an honor to this is your birthday present. Because I didn't buy it. So you guys might know this next song. Feel free to cut into it with me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. It's Eileen. Happy birthday to you. One more now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. We're gonna do a sweet song now, a love song. A bit of a lullaby, so if you feel a little sleepy, cock out. If I am to raise you as the sun does its scepter, there won't be a question if dawn is remembered. When you are tired and your flame shrinks to ember, I'll your burning defender. Love is a whispered prayer, rising smoke in the air. Carry my care to you. If I am to swing you as the stars do their brothers, shooting across all the plains and the rivers, might I remind you that before we were lovers, we were still stardust in clouds of each other. Love is a shining mirror, delicate, true and austere, reflecting my care back to you. If I am to skip you as stones on the ocean, I would be sunk, I can't fathom the notion. Stay here beside me, your breath on my shoulder. We can be ageless until we get older. Love is your graying hair. How young I feel when you are near. The miracle that you still care for me. I hope you like that one, because we're about to take things a bit smuttier. Yeah. Yeah. You guys think I can put the harmonica holder under my faux fur collar?
Yes.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. I think I got it. A little harmonica on this one. This is another song off the EP. The last couple were. First two weren't. Last couple were. And this is a song that I wrote about a strange encounter that I had in a church confessional booth, and it's called Jesus. May she be moonlight Messiah. May she be steward of all that is empty. She, the American lion. I, the meat at her feet. Found her singing train crossroads, several shots deep from a flask of religion. I got to talking about urine. She told me to shut the fuck up. I want to want her without wanting. I beg to bow down to be baptized by spit in the ramshackle light of the morning. She slips from my grip and I cease to exist. My naked transgressions, mistakes we make when we're coated in honey. She kept no earthly possessions, but I had money to burn. She led me down to the harbor. We took out our terror in dancing
communion, I finally let down my arm. She ripped out my spine through my chest. I want to want her without wanting. I beg to bow down to be baptized by spit in the cold, crooked night without a warning. I defy death in her delicate breath. Years have snuck on since our happening, filled with lovers and sinners and faith all anew. Head to the old Abbey Chancery, I wait in the pew there for you. I wait in the pew there for you. I wait in the pew there for you. I want to want you without wanting. I beg to bow down to be baptized by spit. I tied my life to a priestess in search of an answer I haven't found yet.
It comes off a little easier than it goes on. Just the way I like it.
We're gonna get a little sad. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You with me on sad stuff? We can't all be Mr. Sunshine all the time. I've tried through strange alchemical neural concoctions, and it don't quite work. I don't have enough water. Only 2 more bottles after this. This is a song. This is the first single I ever released. It's an important song to me for that reason, because it's a song that helped me process a lot of difficult relationship that I was in, and move past it. And it's a song about jealousy, and it's a song called Mirror. Where have you been, mirror? I woke with a start. You've returned home from exploring the dark. Shadow of leather, the belts on your boots, unbuckled and bitten by some rabid tooth. Suddenly secretive, burying your breath, smelling of passion that I've laid to rest. Oh, where have you been, mirror? You went for a walk, smoked up your cigarettes, inhaled the fog, spiting the daylight, I'm never concerned. You're lost in your sorrows, you'll never return. Mirror, this city shall dream but for you. Yet you seek surrender in silence of tombs. Oh, where have you been, mirror? You know I'm afraid of eventually leaving the bed that we made.
my conviction grow weary and weak. Go wander, mirror, you were right. To leave.
A little shot of booze after that one. I'm in a very happy relationship right now. Just so you guys know. Sorry. Especially in the back left corner by the door. You can watch me all night, sir. I'm playing with you. We have another sad one for you. About that same relationship. I know. I only write songs about social issues now because I got worked all that crap out of my system. This is a song called You and Me. This is actually this is the first song I ever wrote. So I'm sort of just now realizing that. And it's on the EP as well. It's got a real cool mandolin section on it. We don't have that instrument right now, so we're just going to do it with the two instruments that we. You.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta do a sad performance fist now. Loving and laughing and lying and leaving your pain on my dresser, your form is receding from view. All back with you. Back in the day you were so young and lovely. Your hair flowed like water, your kisses were honeyed and true. Misbegotten youth. But once in a while I'll look back with a smile at the millions of people we thought we could be. If we weren't you and me. You found your purpose through travel and nervous obsession over all the minuscule fish in the sea. Called yourself free. I was a workman so heavily burdened with trivial luxuries, tickets to every movie. It was all I could see. But once in a while I'll look back with a smile at the millions of people we thought we could be. If we weren't you and me. Now we've grown older, our misery bolder. What once was my hand on your shoulder, it's crawled to your throat. But you're asked to be choked. Drag me from bed, dear, it's gone to my head, dear. The liquor we drank and the unholy herbs that we smoked. It's time we awoke. But once in a while, I'm back with a smile tell you a joke now, is that okay? Lighten up, guys. Stop being such sad sacks. So there's this, I didn't come up with this joke. I heard this joke. This is a joke I heard in Hampton, not a comedy album. Singer-songwriter. But there's this drunk walking down the street, and he walks up to a cop, and he says, "Officer, somebody stole my car." And the officer says, "Well, where's the last place you saw it?" The drunk says, "Right on the end of this key." The officer says, "All right then. Well, how about you go on down to the station and fill out the requisite paperwork, and we'll take it from there, have an official report about it." The drunk says, "Okay, sir," starts walking away. The cop says, "Wait, sir, before you go, you might want to zip up your fly." The drunk looks down and says, "Oh shit, they got my girl too."
Come on, guys. I will tell you a bit of a story now, because we're going to be shifting into some more of my more recent work, which is a bit of a Western bent to it, as I've been exploring the Wild West, California and beyond. And my new album is an album of Western folk. It has a bit of a cowboy twang to it, a little bit of a, it's very existential. It's still all poetry, but much more folk poetry and much more based in existentialism and sort of the life and death cycle of American myth. And it does that in a much less pretentious way than the way I'm explaining it. But a couple months back, I was casting this movie that was shooting up in Idaho, and I thought it was a really good opportunity to sort of sow some oats and see some sights. So I did a road trip to get up there, just a solo drive, me and my guitar, and actually also I had a machete in the wheel well. Almost got me in trouble. But I was driving around through the West, through Nevada, Arizona, up through Utah, Montana, Idaho, all the way back around Washington, Oregon, back down the coast. And it was a really transformative experience. I wrote a ton of songs and a lot of poetry. And well, what I'm going to play for right now is a talking blues song. And it kind of just details the experience. I've seen Old West saloons, hot silver spoons, Hollywood moons, hanging hazy and rude, demanding of a man something hot, something cool, something old, something new, as long as it ain't true. Lies are fine with me though, as long as they're fun. I've had Utah outlaw Mormon wives, Montana mountains, and Idaho fries. Many cowboys I've idolized, they're lost to the rhinestone blues. I made grand mistakes in Santa Fe, dragged ass nearly all the way to Vegas, with the shining gates and fine state-sponsored sin. Give roulette a spin. Maybe you'll win. Maybe you'll destroy your future. Met a fine young lady in a Texas hospital. She had a mouth like a jigsaw puzzle. I had a heart like a hound dog's muzzle, just snapping with nothing to say. Very next day I met her man. He chased me out with a frying pan. Tried to dash my gnome, bash my brain, but he didn't know I'm already insane from the microplastics. The breakfast wine. I feel just fine. Made love in the desert, got sand in the thing. Proposed to the wind, she reacted the ring. No one could hear me, so I started to sing. No, I'm a real hotshot in secondhand bling. I thought if I roared real loud, they'd fix my face in the shape of a cloud. I could sit on a mountain, smoke 3 joints, and I don't even know if it all had a point. I can barely afford a sandwich. There's a new war every afternoon. Something about me that you ought to know. I ain't a fan of I told you so. So when they said the West was always gold, I should have trusted my initial instinct. That don't mean I regret a lick, and that don't mean I refuse to stick to the planet man's green money land, but if it gives me $1, I'll burn it again. Genre pioneered by Woody Guthrie and carried on by other folks who don't got much of a singing voice.
Got another song that I wrote for you. I read it for you. Why did I say that? I didn't write the song for you. Need a little more beer, clear my head.
This is another song that I wrote on that same trip.
Wrote this in Missoula, Montana. Montana really, really messed with my mind. It was beautiful. I'd never been in a place so imposing, so colossal. I was driving in twilight hours. The sky was purple, the street was silver, and there were wild horses running around this valley that I drove past. And I was surrounded on the largest mountains I've ever seen on either side, and not a person in sight. And I had to pull over and weep. It was the closest to God I've ever felt. Not God in the man in the sky sense, but God in the we are nothing if not right now. Nothing if not these little creatures. I was dwarfed. And the next day, I was still a little awestruck by the grandeur of it. And this song has nothing to do with that. But it's the headspace that I was in when I wrote the song. It's a love song. It's a ballad. And I wrote it in Missoula, Montana, because I was driving down the road and I just saw another nice mountain. And I pulled over and wrote this there. It's called The Ballad of Wrathful Love.
My love is a lunatic lightning collector who lives on the mountain 2 steps from the sun. We met in the bathroom of old Josie's barroom. I asked for a dance and she told me, be gone. The very next day I climbed up to a cabin, a bushel of posies tucked under each arm. I knocked on the door and she seemed quite bewildered to see just how far a young rascal had come. And I said, come winter, come rain, come to me. You be the summit, I'll be the sea. She stepped to me soft in a slip made of satin. The gold of Dorado flew free from her hair. It coated my brow and it bloodshot my eyeballs. My tongue wasn't taken, I only could stare. She plucked from my person my package of posies, pushed me away and proceeded to mist. She sung to me sweet with a serpentine smile. My lover is over, he's guarding my kiss. And I said, come soldier, come pain, come to me. You be the summit, I'll be the sea. Midnight at Josie's, I spied her fast lover next to a Jezebel, hands on her. I leveled my blade at the eyes of a scoundrel and said to him, sir, I've a challenge for thee. He sprung up like thunder, waving his pistol, implying that I did not know what I'd done. I yelled for the love of that mountaineer maiden. I stared down the barrel of 2,000 guns. I said, come fire, come iron, come to me. She'll be the summit, I'll be the sea.
left on display for the sunshine to see. A true love, a false love, a saga concluded, perhaps in the silence, a woman is free. I said, come angels, come peace, come to me. Meet me at the summit, beyond the sea. Rock on. Rock and roll forever. You feel me?
Yes.
This is one I wrote. This next one is one I wrote in a Utah mining village, where they did not take kindly to my ilk. Walking around in a big room. It's a bit of an acid western love song. And it's called Silver Spoon. You ready? So happy.
Her silver strike sympathies prospected suddenly touched me and turned me to rubble and jewels. I could not define her or bind her in iron. I'd find that my mind had been blinded by fools who claimed I had nothing to lose. Night found me scrambling into her hands again. Masquerades dandily undressed our time. She smiled shockingly, shakily, marking me prey for the panthers of passions unkind. Missing my name at the moon. Wolves waltzed persuasively right in the face of me, slipped out my sterling and gave them a show. I sent a shot sky high, directed to God's eye, collecting shed prayers as they begged me to go. I guess you could call it my key. Sheriffs suspected me, doctors neglected me, quicksilver blood had them hoping I'd die. The sun hung like loose teeth, I scribbled on loose leaf, ancient equations to balance our lives. She hadn't been paying her dues.
We're doing a real funky thing with that on the album. Doubling my voice sounds like a dominant track. It's weird, man. You guys are gonna hate it. Oh man, yeah. Thank you everybody for being here. It really means so much to see so many wonderful faces. Many of whom I haven't seen in quite some time. Many of whom I have seen more frequently than I would like. But if it's all the same, I'm just happy to be here with you. Now, this next one is it's a bit of a political piece. It's a poem. I'll recite it for you. I'm going to sing it for you and recite it. And it's sort of just about the troubling weight of coming of age in a broken world. Sort of how it feels to me. And like I mentioned before, that sort of ever-expanding quest for freedom. And because of that, I call it the poem Freedom. It's cold here. It's prison. This fine misdirection. I'm peddling hearts. They're buying erections. I hang on each word, each clever inflection. Hang like the rope that I'm riding to heaven. Hang like the crooks disabused of depression. Hang like the books in their nooks of protection. Sheltered from burning by those with connections. Conferenced with circus-steam queens of deception. Who speak for the innocent. Speak for the wanted. Speak for the weak being shamelessly hunted. Speak for the sky with its avian caucus. Wailing that freedom is not for the thoughtless.
I saddled a stallion, silver as steam, sped to the factory where they make dreams. I put in 10 years for a thimble of cream. Clocked out the horse was soot black and insane. But who cares for animals? This ain't a zoo. Yet there's jail cells for everyone, save for the few who run you like houndmasters, ruin your shoes, pay you a penny to put towards the moon, which shines on the innocent, shines on the wanted, shines on the beasts and the freaks in their coffins, dancing at midnight in spite of exhaustion, wailing that freedom is not for the haunted. I tunneled through twilight till tired and tossed. The terror of living is terror I've lost. I paid all my union dues, shouldered the cost, slept in wet rags and awoke in the frost. I bossed from the spire, I crossed through the filth, I paid with my bones the path to the wealth. I hung up my skin on the company shelf. I live for the wicked, I die for myself. Don't cry for the beautiful, cry for the fair. Cry for the voices consumed by the air, whose hungering whispers are whisked from the tongues, wailing that freedom is not for the hung. I was reborn like a locust in cloud, one of a million forced to the ground, scouring soil that's already plowed, a crown of crude oil, a light on my brow. I heard a sharp wail erupt from the crowd. I cut down the curtain, I peeled back my shroud, and I saw no leaders, just players and clowns, acting out freedom while slaves still abound. They've shackled the innocent, shackled the wanted, shackled us so long the iron's gone rotten. Open your lips if they haven't been bought. Well, so that freedom cannot be forgotten.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Got another one that's, boogeyman in the room, socially conscious. There's a, don't score it. Being a singer-songwriter and a poet in the style that I am, that you've been able to glean thus far. And this is what I love to do. This is my favorite thing, being in a room like this with all you people, truly feeling like I can connect to you all and making eye contact when I say my swear words. And just really feeling like we're in the moment together, and that's a beautiful thing. And the reason why I want to do this and want to keep doing this. But I'm also not going to lie to you. I'm hungry for success. I want to play the game and I want to win the game. I want to share my messages on the grandest scale that I can. And in the olden days, there were some more holistic ways to do that. But now, from what I've gathered, the means to do that is online and digitally, and it's in short form content that I despise, and I can't stand it. And I think it honestly makes the human experience a pinhole when you try to squeeze everything into a 15-second clip that's hooky and catchy. I don't think it's a good way to consume art. I don't think it's a good way to connect with one another. And I think it's done a lot of damage to people of all generations, all walks of life. I hate it. That being said, I do it. So next time you see me do it, just know that I did it with tears in my eyes. Use the algorithm blues.
My eyes pour from out my brow, my mind is sure to follow. Silence coats my money mouth, my voice is falling hollow. I fed myself to faceless fiends who take and never borrow. Ooh, I made my masterpiece today, I'll ask for more tomorrow. My pockets dry, my knuckles wet from fighting for attention. Should've bet my aces on numerical ascension. I spoke too loud, too proud, I'm shadowed in detention. Lost in desert dopamine, begging for redemption. My friend is in the millions of microscopic meaning. Spoke to him on Monday, he was smiling, he was beaming. On Tuesday, all the numbers stopped, he'd nothing to believe in. We spoke again on Wednesday, his heart was hardly beating. Seems we have both slipped into this rabbit hole of acid, where all the world tricks into view and feeling fades to flaccid. Where all that counts is all that's new and lasting crap is blasted, drowning in the meeting stew, perpetually contrasted. We've sealed ourselves into a 7-second soundbite system. You said you saw the eyes of God, I scrolled too fast and missed them. When endings finally break upon this information mayhem, I will sit in solitude and isolate elation.
You can follow me on Instagram at normalogs. No, you can. Facebook's my name, TikTok's my name. And I think there's an email list going around.
Yeah, I forgot to say that,
That's
sorry.
okay.
It's on the, over
There might be an email list going around. If you're enjoying the show, if you're liking what I'm selling you up here, I hope that you will put your email down to stay in the loop. It's something I'm going to launch this year. It's just like a little newsletter, send some poems and some updates on the shows I'm playing and where you can catch me next and song releases and the like. Yeah, as much as I hate the social media aspect, if you do want to stay in touch with me, you can stay tuned there. It's going to be a big year for releases in 2026. We're going to have the album coming out. We're going to have some physical media, some vinyls and some CDs, and also some merch stuff. So yeah, you can just stay tuned on that. It's coming this week. Help me pay my rent. Believe it or not, I'm not yet a millionaire on poetry. I know. We got a couple more for you. We got a sad one now. I know.
You like that shit.
This is one that I wrote. I'm recently rather unemployed, so I've had a lot of time on my hands to focus on what life's all about. And I've been going to up to the mountains a lot in California. There's a couple ranches that I frequent. And I was just sort of up there thinking about life, being a sad sack, getting all existential and looking at some hills. So I wrote this song, which is called Hills. I was an old man with a merciful soul when the hills called me homeward to meet them. My pockets were bare, I had nothing to spare but a song made of gold to entreat me. The road has been long and I know I've done wrong. Please weigh your pity against me. I never did think from the top of the hill that the bottom would come for me quickly. In trying to fly, so foolish was I. The sky was not there to receive me. But the road has been long and I know I've done wrong. Please weigh my trials against me. I've lived a hard life of trouble and strife, with the wine and the women both empty. I've searched for a friend, but the truest I found is the fiend on my shoulder to tempt me. Well, the road has been long and I know I've done wrong. Please weigh my sorrows against me. Here I stand still, agape at the height of the hills, preaching heaven before me. I turn my worn face away from the light. No, my Lord, I am not worthy. 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 Please give me the old razzle dazzle while I change harmonica keys.
Yeah, I told you. You guys having a nice night? Good, that's great. You're not just keep giving them the rest of that. Give them a show. Now, we got two more songs for you. And this next one I'm going to play is a real, call it a cowboy dirge. Meant to be sung around a campfire in the style of Burl Ives, Johnny Cash. Those old folksy crooners. And you know, before we do it, I'd just like to offer
Masonic Temple for having me here. Really an amazing venue. It's beautiful, it's haunting, it's serene, it's special, and I'm really honored to play here. Thank you, Liz, for accompanying me on the fiddle. Thank you to Dave Brandenburg for running the sound on short notice. Thank you to Zach and Galen for coming in last minute as well to help videotape this performance. And finally, thank you to all of you for coming out on a Sunday night to see a hometown boy. This hometown thing. It really means a lot to see you all here and be here with you. Makes me feel like I'm home. This is a song called Bury Me. Bury me where the golden grass is high, where the mountains paint the sky. Bury me where my fleeting footsteps roam. Plant my body home. Will it be cold there? I don't know. Will it be quiet? I hope so. Bury me where the churning hunger stops, where the needle never drops. Bury me on the lonely chaparral. See no heaven, see no hell. Will you be scared? Why would I? All of us were born to die. Bury me in the early morning dew, somewhere only known to you. Bury me, place me down in peace, with the doves of life released. All that humming and hawing and material reappropriation for 3 goddamn notes. Anyway, we got one more song for you. Thank you for your attention to these matters. This is a cowboy waltz about yearning. It's called Philomena. And we're going to leave you on a slightly brighter note. Philomena, Bonita, I need you to give me a chance. You stand by clandestine while holding my heart in your hands. I'm addicted, instinctive, insistent on having you near. But as soon as your face fills my window, it just disappears. Far from your horizons, this distance is making me ill. I'm hungry, I'm starving for Mina, I can't get my fill. You stand with your rubies and berries and perfumes and pearls. I feel in the wind a miraculous sway of your curls. But you never see me same as the moon to the sun. So I'll keep on shining and playing your game till it's won. Far from your horizons, this distance is begging me. I'm hungry, I'm starving for me now. I can't get my fill. Deep in the country, I heard you shacked up with a goon who's brutishly pleasant and sharp as the back of a spoon. I hope that you're happy, I hope that's a part of your plan. To be half a woman, loved by a fourth of a man. Now, come on, y'all, we're gonna sing this last refrain together. I'm gonna teach it to you, and I want you to join in with me so we can all share the spirit of this room one last time. It goes like this. Philomena, Bonita, I need ya to give me a chance. Music goes for a while. It seems you're a night bird, and I've just been pushed from your branch. I'll say it one more time, I want you to join me. Philomena, Bonita, I need ya to give me a chance. Right, very good. Seems you're a night bird, and I've just been pushed from your branch. You ready to sing it, y'all?
Yeah.
Philomena, Bonita, I need ya to give me a chance. Seems you're a night bird, and I've just been pushed from your branch. Again. Philomena, Bonita, I need ya to give me a chance. Not gonna stop till everybody's doing it. Seems you're a night bird, and I've just been pushed from your branch. Come on, y'all. Philomena, Bonita, I need ya to give me a chance. Here we go. Seems you're a night bird, and I've just been pushed from your branch. Last one, everybody now. Philomena, Bonita, I need ya to give me a chance. Beautiful. Seems you're a night bird, and I've just been pushed from your branch. Thank you very much. I've been on this Gladstone. This is best to be accompanying me. Thank you for your attention. You can listen to these songs wherever you listen to music, every platform. Thank you. Have a good night.